Mic check, mic check. Okay, mic works, just in case. Sweden, the great cold north, the place where I stream from and call home. It's cold here, the sun doesn't rise in the winter, everything closes before it's opened, and most importantly, there's no mug. For many years, I streamed to a time zone that necessarily wasn't my own. I crossed many paths with people whose cultures is sometimes very different from my own, and whose environments and traditions are foreign to me. It was getting real cold in my country, the roads icier, and the blankets of snow trapping me inside, leaving me only with the same few places I was all too familiar with. Well, I've seen everything Sweden had to offer. I had already visited the great east of Japan. Release him. Release him. Crab! We're checking the menu and, well... But after all that, there was something I had yet to do. Something that was left unconquered. Yeah, fuck it! I really hate going to Stockholm. But hey, I had been to America already. $15 for airport spaghetti at Stockholm. Fuck that! To my surprise, the in-flight entertainment actually had Always Sunny in Philadelphia. So naturally, I put on the episode where they all vomit on the airplane. You know, after 8 hours, you kind of get a little bored, and your mind starts to kind of break, you know. I gotta go pee. Somebody help me pee, please. I gotta go pee.
Hi everyone, welcome to John Madden Football.
I was finally there. Big Mac Land. Oh no. Where did little Joe go? It is him! Dr. Phil on the TV. Look how bald he is. Look at this. Wow. I was quickly absorbing a lot of American television.
Selfish culture of giving the ball up to teammates and getting on the floor for loose balls.
Ew.
Right now.
What?
Bro. Right now.
The next commercial was straight out of Windows destruction. I seriously couldn't believe this was real.
PC-Matic is made in America. The other antiviruses are made in foreign countries. Some where the ransomware originates. PC-Matic blocks annoying and malicious ads for hassle-free web browsing. Most antivirus slows your computer. PC-Matic makes it faster. PC-Matic protects Windows computers, including XP, Vista, Windows 7, 8, and 10, Windows servers, Macs, MacBook. Get patented, award-winning antivirus that's made in America. Go to PCMatic.com. We are America's antivirus.
Waking up in the glorious city of New York City. It's so beautiful. For my first day in New York City, I decided to, well, enjoy the views, take in a little bit of the culture, and mingle with the locals.
Excuse me, I have a completely ridiculous question, and I figured I'd ask the locals here.
Yeah, go ahead.
What is a glizzy?
They call them a glizzy gladiator. That's a hot dog.
It's a hot dog, huh? What's the best hot dog in town?
Hot dog. You know where you can go to? Coney Island from here, about an hour and a half.
The three gentlemen couldn't agree which was the best hot dog in New York City. But luckily for me, these walking stereotypes put me in the right direction. New York City's best hot dog. The greatest of all time.
We have the best spices in New York City.
Wow, Vin Diesel. After having New York City's best hot dog, I decided to go for New York City's best burgers instead. Truly the best America has. Okay, fine. I'll stop messing around. I'm sorry. jokes aside, the New York pizza was pretty damn good. The only thing that was a little weird was the artichoke pizza and the juxtaposition of that.
What the fuck is that? A fucking cat? It looks like grandma, the fucking thing.
New York City was fascinating. For example, the dumpsters had not to play in them. They even had free zoos.
It's trash in America.
After enjoying New York City's many bodegas and their chips with sandwiches, I decided to explore a little bit more in New Jersey.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Pussy! Oh my god, she made fucking beans. What the fuck?
Wow, look at this, guys. It's American dinner. I want to sterilize myself.
What the hell is this? What? They've taken my culture and they've ruined it. Made in Canada. All right, that. Didn't that guy die? What the fuck? What the fuck is
All right, ladies and gentlemen. It's not often Vinesauce Joey gets to try mug again, but let's do a little mug moment here. Hang on.
Hang on.
You know how to work that mouth.
I won't.
You gotta use that.
No, I won't.
It's pretty good. I shouldn't have done that.
Let's see how they've done this. How they've done my country wrong. That ain't right. That ain't right. You know what? Goodbye. Goodbye, America. I've had enough. Whatever. Seriously though, I was having a blast in America. New York City was a great place. So I felt naturally, I should give something back. Something of great value. I really did leave it there, by the way. So hopefully some Ghostbusters fan that has no idea what this is picked it up, listened to it, and went, huh?
Ghostbusters, they're back in town. You need to pee. That is so crazy. What the fuck? You need to pee. Oh no, this skeleton's coming out.
Then I decided to get vertigo because, you know, I was having too much of a good day. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. A little gremlin snuck aboard the plane as well.
Mamma mia. Where is the toilet?
Pumps that pump.
And I looked everywhere, but I couldn't find those damn Ninja Turtles. Just couldn't find them, man.
Minecraft looking ass. New York City had been quite the adventure. The food,
the sights, and the constant honking made for quite the trip so far. I had traveled quite the distance to see it all in person, of course, but there was something else that was way more important to me. Something, or rather someone, that thus far, a literal ocean apart, had made it quite difficult for us to finally see each other after having known each other for a very long time. But hey, it was time to finally change that.
And of course,
Pillsbury Dojoey. Alright, fine. So here I am in New York City, and I think I'm about to have my first cannoli, whatever it's called. We got the cannoli meister himself here, you know. See Vinny, seat up.
I've been called the cannoli meister.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you know, I've been taught that this is the heart and gold and soul of New York City. Now, is there any technique I should be following when I'm trying to eat these?
You just don't want to get too much cream on you. That's really it. Because it's very creamy and there's a lot of it, so you want to probably eat from the middle. You want to grab it from the middle.
Right.
I'm not actually going to eat this on camera. There's not a chance.
You don't hit it from the back?
Could. Front end. Number one cannoli secret, do not eat a cannoli on camera.
Cannolis? That's the best bakery around. Besides your Brooklyn.
All right. Now I'll spare you. Oh my God, it's cream. Oh my God, it's like I stuck my hand in a fucking puss. oh my God, it is pretty goddamn creamy.
It's good.
All right, dude.
Tip number 2 for cannoli, always have a napkin on hand.
Okay, dude, I'm just gonna. Is sucking an option here?
I wouldn't recommend it.
I'm gonna fuck it up. I'm trying to suck in it.
That's pretty fucking stinking good.
I've had a lot of cannolis in my time, and this is definitely a cannoli.
Well, you know, from a very limited cannoli experience, I give this a 10 out of 10 because this thing fucks.
You can probably fuck it if you want.
Vinny's gonna whip my ass at Street Fighter. Holy shit, he's fucking beating! I didn't know he was a fucking professional Street Fighter guy.
Goddamn right.
What the hell?
Who's filming?
Ghost.
You gotta like the character. Monkey Ball Arcade.
All right.
Grasp the sticks properly.
All right, listen.
This is real gameplay. This LD ring everyone's talking about, all these other arcade games.
Fuck that shit.
No, it's monkeys and balls collecting bananas.
It's unbelievable. You know, I get to New York City. All Vinny wants to do is play with bananas and balls.
There's this great big city that any of us, we can all be checking out right now. And nope, we're playing video games.
Wow.
A really cool trick. Let me show you my special technique. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, what the fuck? NFTs? I've taught Vinny some strats in this game. Let's see if he can pull them off.
I mean, Joel's playing this with one hand right now. So.
Well, you know, it gets steamy here in New York. Oh, fuck off. 1-1. Who is better than that Street Fighter?
I've never played this before. The answer is Joel. One-handed Joel, too.
Well, no, fuck off. What the fuck? Yeah, whatever. Game cheats.
Hey, I'm walking here.
Oh, hey, look, it's Mario. In a bong shop. Sadly, it was my last day in New York City, but the city wasn't through with me yet. Oh my God, no fucking way. I love Mario so much.
I don't care if that baby eats spaghetti and talks with his hands. That does not make him Italian. Bada bing, bada boom, he looked like the baby. If the DNA test proves that I'm not the father, Asia can forget about it.
There's the big dumbass head. They have the same big ass head.
The best of the best TV.
You want to risk it?
I believe this is the shit take mushroom.
All right, I'm in New York City. I'm having a bunch of Korean barbecue with Mike. Come, man. man, the meat man. It's pretty stinky good.
He knows how to work some tongues, I tell you.
Fuck off.
Oh, deep tonguing.
Yeah.
Very good tongue.
Tongue butthole. Mike, how would you rate the food?
A million out of 10. A million, billion.
Did it make you come?
Yeah.
Truthfully.
After having consumed the scrumptious dead flesh, we decided to go to New York City's best bar.
So you're going to be a little right where you see other show, which is, that was my plan. Honestly, that's good. If some people think.
No, not that one. Something better. Alright, we're at this place called Double Down Saloon, and Vinny, why are we here?
We're gonna get ass juice.
Mike?
Looking forward to that ass juice, Joe.
Alright, let's go.
Probably the sweetest ass you've ever had.
Well, there it is, guys. Ass juice.
Yeah.
Mike, why the fuck are we drinking this?
It's just the thing to do.
All right.
It's the thing to do, you know? It's a touristy thing.
Well,
it's
school fuckers.
Skull.
Oh, God.
Down the hatch.
That's pretty good, though. That's pretty good.
It tastes pineapple?
Yeah.
It's actually good. Yeah.
You know why it tastes like pineapple?
You can say cum.
Cum.
It's cum.
And Mike, look up.
What are you looking at? If ass tasted that good, I'd eat ass every day. That's my endorsement.
Do you see that it says 2 for $9? It's $4, but 2 for $9. And they charge you $1 more if you want an extra one.
That's the real ass juice right there, man.
All right, let me try it out. The best American beer there is. I like it. No, it tastes like shit. My trip so far to America had been quite the adventure, and I loved every minute of it. Meeting Mike, meeting Vinny, and making the worst music collaboration on the planet. I had a fantastic time in America. It was memories to last a lifetime. But I was trying to get away from the cold. And while New York City wasn't as cold as Sweden, it wasn't really warm either. So, naturally, I wasn't done with America quite yet. That's Frank. Frank plays a Sight Lord. Florida, the state where alligators roam the streets, where people only know one season, and well, whatever the hell is happening in Florida, it sure was nice to get a little warmth. GameStop closed this week. I just couldn't wait to see it all and try it all. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. What the hell is all this stuff? What the fuck is, there it is!
Balls.
Balls! And I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with the food section here. I used to, I wish I had some Swedish meatballs. This is Frank's kitty cat. Frank refuses to name the cat. No, seriously. Speaking of animals, whilst visiting, I saw a lot of new strange wildlife, including koala, fish,
dinosaurs,
screaming men. Hello.
Does that thing bite?
Angry. Godzilla looking ass. Yeah. There sure was a lot of meatballs here in America. Which reminded me. America did have IKEA, didn't it? I just had to go.
Start your day with a hey. Ja, men det kommer nog fan sitta på en jävla åderhål, din jävel.
Morabo, eket, ja men vad fan, vad har de gjort? Rotera, fan, rotera these nuts. That's not even Swedish. Tunnis. Tunnis?
What's this?
Billy.
And this?
Billy. Balkarp. Fan. Again, what's with this gibberish? What, Frank, what have they done?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, I don't have to say anything, do I?
Why is the spray bottle called tomato? Nice. Yes. After the bad Swedish, we decided to head to the cafeteria to try the Swedish meatballs. Only one problem though. I did not know how to speak English.
Vad kostar köttbollarna?
I'm sorry, it doesn't speak English. Can we get a meatball platter?
Yeah, mashed potatoes and mixed vegetables okay for a plate?
Yeah, that's fine.
Ja, skopa på potatismosen, det blir bra.
Oh yeah, that'll do.
Ja. Brunsås.
Can you get the gravy? Yes, lingonberry as well.
Det blir bra.
And that's it.
Ja, men du, tack så mycket.
All right, thank you.
Ser fan ut som skit. No. The meatballs at IKEA was alright, but they were as authentically Swedish as Taco Bell was authentic Mexican cuisine.
Gracias.
So instead, Frank and I headed home to make real meatballs.
Dinner's ready.
Meatballs! America. Sadly, my time in Florida was running short as well. New York City had been amazing. Florida had been, well, a Florida moment.
I taught this to Vinny. Is Frank gonna do the same shit to me? Yes, he fucking is. No! No! Fuck you.
Which was just fantastic. But there was something else I just had to do before I left.
Uncle's dead.
Hard to keep that a secret, but that was the project. I went to America, and I told fucking nobody about it. Yes, that's right. Me, Vinny, and Mike were shh about this. We all kept it under wraps, and you know, that's the project. And I know a lot of people. I said before this trip, I said it's Ghostbusters related. Well, it was, you know. So there you go. But hey, I'm back. Hello, how you doing? Doing good? Doing all right? Yeah. Well. Yes, indeed. I don't know what to say, man, but I enjoyed America. I enjoyed America a lot. I had a lot of fun there, and yeah, meeting, you know, Mike, Vinny in person was pretty cool. I enjoyed New York City. Florida was nice. I have a disgusting tan right now, obviously, but well, obviously there's a caveat to this. I couldn't possibly visit all the people I wanted to see in America, obviously. All my friends and, you know, people I've gotten to know over the years, it would be impossible. So I had to be very, very careful how I like. All right, I'll tell nobody about it. But yes, indeed. Now, there's a lot of more footage from this trip that I'd love to show you guys. But yes, you know it. Yes. But anyway, go back. Go back to America. All right. But hey, hello. As I said, I'm back. I probably should put something on the screen right now. I'll put a picture of the cannoli. Why not? Why not? But yes, I guess the only thing next is Brazil, right? Right. 2 states down, 48 to go. Yeah, I had a good ass time in America. And did you eat nothing but processed meat for a week long? No, I had legitimately great food. I went. There's a lot of stuff that I want to tell you guys about, because I said this before, but this video changes a lot of things from my perception of America. Because for years I always memed about America and I'd like to visit. You know, it was always this far western place that, you know, was inaccessible. And finally, you know, seeing it in person definitely changed a lot of my ideas about the place. But yes. But I will say this, after 2-3 days, I stopped thinking in a very foreign way of oh boy, look at all these products. You know, it was more so buying products as a necessity. You know what I mean? It wasn't more so wow, these Lay's chips have a pickle flavor. It was just that looks good. So, you know, you didn't go to Walmart? I did go to Walmart. I have many hours of footage, but cutting this down took a week. I came home I think I left the 28th, and I came back the 9th, and I've been editing this video for about a week. So maybe there might be an extended cut of this, but, you know. But please, questions and answers I will hopefully provide, you know. Walmart cut. Worst food you ate? I don't think I did not have any bad food in America. One of the best things I had was, I'll get you a picture of it too, because I have many hours of footage here. But one of my favorite things that I ate was this guy right here. This is in New York City. I'm sure you guys are familiar with this place. But this is Cat's Deli. This place right here. I had seen a Vice documentary about this place, and I was wondering oh, I want to try this out, you know. And this place was fucking amazing. They had these pastrami sandwiches that it's like the size of your fist almost. It's crazy, but very good. But I had nothing but great food in America, and it's a good thing I only stayed a week, because eating all that shit was just I could just feel it clog up my arteries, you know. Let's see here. what was it like meeting Mike? What was it like meeting Mike? It was nice. It was nice. I met him. You know, I was standing around, and you know, we were supposed to meet outside, and like I don't notice him at first because there's this like shrill little voice that is around my ankles, and it's like, "Hey, dude." Like, you sound a lot different in person. So I carried him up like a baby. I put him down. I said, "All right, do you want to do something?" No, it was very nice. It was very nice to hang out, and you know, what did I first say to Vinny? I think we collectively both said "fuck you" to each other, and then we had pizza. So, you know, it wasn't it wasn't that big of a deal because we had known each other for literally like 12 years now. We just never saw each other in person until now. So very nice. Yes. Let's see here. Let's see. Did you ever tell IKEA dudes you spoke American? No, I didn't. I thought it was funnier if I go to IKEA and I speak Swedish and nobody has a fucking clue what I'm saying. So, you know. But, I can run this video back if you guys want, like, commentary as... By the way, this video in about, like, 2-3 hours is going to go on YouTube. And it'll be the same. It'll be just, like, better mastered for audio and stuff like that. But, yeah, I'm just going to take down the audio a little bit here so I can commentate
Sweden,
while I'm doing this. But, yes. Joe, what do you think of the quality of the infrastructure in America? You know, I gotta say, New Jersey, if any of you guys live in New Jersey, I gotta say, more fucking power to you, because that fucking place is in a state of, like, it's like it's like Age of Empires, when your building is, like, about to, like, explode and burn down. It was great. New Jersey was great. Yes. Also, I'll tell you a story too. If any of you guys go to the New Jersey Institute of Science, Marco is in this video, and he couldn't meet me because he was at school. So I said, well, why don't I, like, crash your fucking, like, class, come in and go, how you doing? You know, and that's kind of literally what I did. And not a single soul would fucking believe it. That, oh, Joel came to my school. But yes, yes. But anyway, let's see here. Did you see any iguanas in Florida? Yes, there's an iguana in this video, man. You know. Let's see what else. Bring your Joel to school day. Did you go to any other boroughs in New York City besides Manhattan? I don't know what a borough is. But I will say this. People drive like shit in New York City. I don't know what, like, causes road rage. But, like, people will sit there and go, It's like, what is... This won't do anything. You know, fuck it. I don't get it. But versus, like, districts... one thing I did not do in New York City was I did not ride the subway. I just did not, like, need to, because I basically stayed pretty much in the same place. But all this footage is, you know, captured and all that stuff. But yeah, I going to Stockholm sucked because the prices in Stockholm is fucked. It's ridiculous. Also, by the way, you saw that McDonald's just now. The McDonald's in America and Sweden is the goddamn same. For years, you guys fucking told me that, you know, a cheeseburger at McDonald's tastes like shit. You guys in Europe probably have it way better. Fuck you. It tastes the exact same fucking way, all right? And I enjoy those cheeseburgers. So, bullshit. Okay? No. Also, I thought this was funny of having Always Sunny play this. You know, I'm always looking for, like, haha funnies as I'm doing one of these videos. I always feel like over edit these videos, but it's just like me making jokes and shit. But whatever. Did you ever try pizza? No, but I had pizza, and pizza was a little different in America, especially in New York. It's very nice, very, very nice, mind you. What was the biggest cultural whiplash? The biggest cultural whiplash was tipping. I'll tell you a funny story about that. So my first tip was I was taking a cab from the Newark, as you can see, airport to Manhattan, and the guy in the taxi cab, as I'm paying, gets his hand out, and it's like ... ellipses, and I'm like, oh shit, oh fuck, oh yeah, because I didn't have any like physical dollars on me, and I said, can I tip with my credit card? He's like, yeah, sure can. You know how much I fucking paid out of my like social anxiety sitting in a car? I paid like $25 fucking extra for tipping because I had no reference of what a tip should be, and he's like, oh, thank you so much. So after that, I was asking Mike and Vinny, is that fair? And they're like, you're a fucking idiot. So there's that. But hey, I made that guy's day. Why not? Oh yeah, by the way, I was watching a lot of American TV. Well, not a lot, but I was just curious what it's all about. And I gotta say, there's a lot of shit that I want to put in this video, but it's just like, it's so crazy. There was a lot of yoga commercials where these dudes were crying. Maybe I'll do an extended cut of this someday. But it was just like a man and a woman talking about like their diarrhea, and the man started crying. And she's like, it's all right, it's all right. He's like, and then suddenly, Pro Viva, or whatever, Very strange, very strange. This cracked me the fuck up. Like anti-foreign antivirus. Like, what the fuck? I thought it was a goddamn joke. You might think I made this fucking commercial as a joke, right? But, like, what the fuck was this? What the fuck was this? I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. Get the fuck out of here, You know what's so great about this? You in America right now will experience the same shit in this video, so you'd be like, hey, he really did go, But that is fuck. Windows XP, get the fuck out of here, But what the fuck would they advertise it as, like, Europe bad, or like not America antivirus bad? It's like, I mean, I guess it's for old people. I mean, considering the fact that they advertise Windows XP, it's fucked up, but But yes indeed. I must have picked the worst view in the hotel. Also, by the way, there was not a lot of like yellow taxi cabs in New York City. I thought it was like a stereotypical thing, but everybody takes an Uber instead. They like that shit doesn't exist. This cracked me the fuck up, because I'm like, I couldn't find more of, I mean, what these guys are fucking saying, it's hysterical. I'll put it on.
What's a glizzy?
They call them a glizzy gladiator. That's a hot dog.
It's a hot dog, huh? What's the best hot dog in town?
Hot dogs. You know where you can go to? Coney Island from here, about an hour and a half.
The three gentlemen couldn't agree. But it was so fucking perfect, because I'm like, dude, I'm gonna take a gamble and just ask somebody, and they had these thick fucking New York accents, and they all started arguing. He's the fucking papaya king. It go down to Coney fucking Island. And I was like, all right, let me get one of these like famous glizzies, right? And it's just this fucking mediocre as hell hot dog. Now I get it. I kind of purposely picked a sort of like that place, but I mean, it was like it's just hot dog, bun, ketchup, and mustard. It's fine. It's fine. It wasn't nothing like scream about. Also, these crack me up, because you can get an Oscar at these like gift shops in America, where it's just like the world's best dancer, world's best this and that. And I was gonna say, can you give me a custom one that says world's shittiest streamer? But yeah. I gotta say, I'll say this I'll pause this and just like talk over this, but seeing Manhattan in person, it was a lot smaller than I thought. Like, it's kind of weird. Like, if you've been in one big city, you've kind of been in them all. Like, they're not that impressive. I know it's fucked up to say, but I was just like, oh, big buildings. It was like my sense of scale was like fucked up. I don't know, but I thought like this was gonna like go all the way up to the clouds, which it kind of is. But I mean, it was really cool. It was really cool, but it was just like, oh, this is Times Square, like, yeah. But McDonald's. One thing that was definitely different about McDonald's in America compared to Europe, they serve you your burgers at the table. Like you get, which was funny. I wanted one cheeseburger, and this lady came out and like served me a cheeseburger. I'm like, oh, thank you so much. Do I tip you or? Not always. They do in New York City. Yes. Also, I'm so glad I have an eye for like weird and funny things. I mean, that sounds narcissistic and kind of like ego tripping here, but I just have a keen sort of timing of like, I gotta get my phone out right now. Because when I was in New York City, I met a lot of very eccentric people. Like this guy, for example, you started singing Eye of the Tiger.
Guilt Society.
You know. But, yes. The pizza in New York is said was a little thicker than I thought. It's actually thinner in places I've had pizza. But yes, this part right here. This part right here, I was heavily contemplating as a joke, but I realized, no, this joke is like too fucking demanding. I was gonna like hop into the dumpster and like film Hitman style, but I'm like, dude, I'm gonna smell like dumpster juice for this entire trip. All right, I'm not gonna fucking do that. I'm like, no. You know, I was like, how much am I willing to sacrifice for a bit? You know, this also cracked me up. I'm like, I'm in New York City and there's literal rats. You know, there's a lot of like dog shit editing in this video, but you know, that's how I do things. But also, you know what's funny? You know what's funny? I went to Katz, right? This place. And they did not serve me any goddamn chips with the sandwich. So I made a big scene about it, and you guys might be like, yeah, you know what? Relax, you know. But I got my sandwich, and I decided to throw it on the floor. I decided to go into a ritualistic fit, and I started screaming at the top of my lungs. They had to carry me out because I did not get my Doritos with the scrumptious sandwich. Also, again, it's just these things I see, and I'm like, what the fuck? Baked beans. All right. There's marker right there. And I did not try a Hot Pocket. There's a lot of things that I want to try, but the thing is, like, I can only like consume so much trash. And that day, I had already had like a hot dog, a McDonald's, a slice of pizza, and I was like, I just need like an apple or something, like, you know. This also cracked me up. By the way, you're probably curious what I actually thought about this. I'm obviously like, you know, being very hyperbolic in the video, and I'm saying this and that to just, you know, be funny. But the actual Swedish fish that I tried, they are not as good as real Swedish fish, because real Swedish fish is not that small, and it is not as sticky. So they got it wrong. So if you've had Swedish fish and you try it in Sweden, you'll be like, this is very different. And of course the mug stuff, I don't know if this conveyed right in the video, but I was filming with one hand and I was drinking with the other one, and I couldn't, like, you know, uncork it, so I used my teeth and I spit out the thing. It's something I don't know if my editing works or not, but whatever. Was it very nice to have Mug again? Very nice to have Mug again. A lot of the grocery stuff was really fun to do because, you know, hey. Thoughts on the stores? Well, I went to several bodegas and delis, and it was, you know, cool. But I still prefer a European sandwich where there's not too much bread. There's one bread bun, and then there's toppings on, you know. But yes. One bread. Did you get any Mexican food? I got Mexican cola, which was very nice. Mexican cola was very, very nice. And what else did I try? That was, I mean, most. Oh, by the way, this is what I fucked around with people saying, like, oh, it's Ghostbusters related, and this was really it. I put the Super Ghostbusters CD there, and I am like not making a joke out of this. I really left it there, so. You know, lucky the person to find this. It's still there. Well, go to the Ghostbusters fire station. You know, is that a legit CD? Well, sort of, because there's a bit of a shit here. So for me to do this, it was kind of last minute actually. I went to a print shop. And I said, can you guys print me out a album cover for a CD? And before that, I went to a CD shop, and they're going extinct in New York City. It was very hard to find a CD shop. So I went into a CD shop, and I bought the Best of George Harrison, and I swapped out the, with the Super Ghostbusters album cover instead, and I left it there. So whoever gets there and actually listens to it is going to get, like, George Harrison music. So, there's that. Yes, evil. Well, it is what it is. I just didn't have time to actually print the actual music on the CD burner, sort of thing. But, I hope that doesn't dispel the thing. It is still... If you still go... By the way, I don't know what the fuck this was, but I just had to film it, Oh, yeah, by the way, this friend plushie was through the entire trip, and it was really fun to put him in different locations and stuff like that he shouldn't have been in. This is the Empire State Building, by the way, and I don't have vertigo, but I was very close to, like, fuck this. I'm feeling nauseous up here because it was really windy that day, and when you're standing on, like, the 120th floor, it's going... You're like, bleh. But at that point, the honking of the cars down below is like, you don't really hear them that well, and when you're up there, you're like, fuck, So, but I did a lot of, like, funny editing in this, but yes. Also, there's some shit like there was an alternate joke here I was gonna do, but I was like, dude, this joke is funnier if it's just like Ninja Turtles related. I was gonna put Jotaro in the sewer hole, but I'm like, no. There was another Joe joke I was gonna put in New York City. There's a place called Stardust, and it's like a bar or restaurant, and I was gonna be like, haha, JoJo. So there's a lot of, like, stupid shit in here that, didn't make the cut because I was like, dude, that's dumb as hell, One thing that I hate about my filming is that I hold the camera like an old man. I'm just, like, always going, can never fucking hold it steady, But, this is funny. There's a giant sign on the New York, the Statue of Liberty ferry saying, do not feed the birds. And the moment this thing started, people got out their Doritos bags and started feeding the the birds, so people didn't give a fuck, but, But I put a lot of, like, here's some landmarks, quote unquote, here's the Statue of Liberty, which, by the way, I'll tell you a funny story about visiting this place. I was gonna go around here, but literally, I was on the last ferry, and they were gonna go back in 5 fucking minutes. So you get off the ferry, you can walk around it, and then you go back. And I'm like, oh my god, I gotta, like, run up, put friend up there, and then go back, So, yeah. Find the hard Easter egg. You wouldn't believe how many times I accidentally almost fucked up and said the Liberty statue, or, like, I've said the GTA version, the Freedom statue. Like, I keep forgetting. Oh, it's the Liberty. No, I said the Liberty City Freedom statue. I'm like, oh, fuck, what am I saying? The Statue of Happiness. Yes. Yes. Questions. Oh yeah. But by the way, again, there's more funny shit in here. But again, I can only put in so much. This is right outside Cats, by the way. Did you bring anything cool back with you? I bought a bunch of fridge magnets, and that's pretty much it. I bought fridge magnets, and I got a New York City hat, and I look like the biggest fucking douchebag tourist in America, because nobody that is in America has a goddamn, like, New York City hat. So I was always going around with New York City, So there's that. But, yeah. What's good? How much cellular data did you get overcharged for? Oh, I'll tell you a story about that shit too. I'm glad you guys are asking me really good questions, because I got to the airport and I expected my phone to like click in and be like, hey, welcome to America, free data, blah 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 blah, and it never did. And I'm like, oh fuck shit, I wanted to call my family, of course, and be like, hey, I made it, and blah 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 blah, and the fucking thing never goddamn switched over. So I go to a, do I have my phone right here? Do I have my phone right? No, but whatever. I got scammed. I went to a phone data plan, T-Mobile. I was a T-Mobile. I went to T-Mobile shop, and I said, "Hey, I am a foreigner. I need a local SIM card here in America." And I get one. Boom, boom, bang. And I had a new card. And I get to New York City from the airport. I go down, and then I get a notification from my phone from my Swedish provider saying, hey, welcome to America. So I got charged $70 for a T-Mobile card that is now useless. And I wasn't going to go back to goddamn the New Jersey airport and be like, oh, look at that. It did not work, So, oops. But hear me out. This card may or may not provide for funny bits on stream, because now I can finally call America and be like, yo, what's up, McDonald's? So, But, yes. If you're just tuning in and joining and you're like, wait a minute, this is the commentary on the video? You haven't shown it? No, we've already seen this video, and I'm giving a little bit of bonus commentary on top of it. But, yes. I know this is going to be a big thing for the video, of like, ooh, we're going to eat cannoli in the car, but, But it was a good time, me and Vinny hanging out. We actually, somebody was asking me, Joel, did anybody recognize you? Did anybody, oh, by the way, this is funny. I was just, I do a lot of haha funnies. But did anybody recognize you while you were in America? And there's a Nintendo store. I don't want to like reveal anything, but there's a Nintendo store somewhere in America, right? And they may or may not be in chat. And they were like, what the fuck, Joel? I'm like, no, I just do a really good impersonation. But if you were in New York City between like 2 weeks ago, you may or may not have seen a meth addict walking around and eating a bunch of trash. That was me, mind you. That was me. You just hear someone scream "Granddad"? No, I did that at Marcos college or university or whatever. I literally did that. I went "Granddad," and I did a double take, and it works like, shut the fuck up, That was you. Have you ever considered visiting Vegas or California? I don't know. Cannolis were great. Obviously, I thoroughly enjoyed them. I thoroughly enjoyed these cannolis. Obviously, very, very nice. Vin is a character in person, man. Like, dude, you wouldn't believe, like, we met for the first time. He comes up in the car. He goes out, and you ever seen Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, where Gene Wilder like has a cane and he does this thing where he goes forward and rolls to give a like Vinny did not do any of that. This is fucking. No, I'm just making up a bunch of shit. No, it was very cool. The New York City weather was very nice for me because it was warm for me. It was like, I don't know how cold or warm it was, but there's that. This was funny too. I see these things. There was also a Pikachu. Vinny and I playing Street Fighter was. This barcade was fucked up because we were just like trying to like have a good time, and you won't believe how many fucking belligerent drunk people there are at a barcade, right? But it was just like this like glass crashing, and we're just like having a conversation, like, "Oh, you enjoy New York City? Oh yeah, guys," you know. So there's that. By the way, this arcade machine right here, it's not in the video, but the stick that you use to control this is actually supposed to be a giant banana. I found out about that after, but it's stiff as shit, this thing. So, you know. Did people cheer when the glass smashed? Let's see here. Did you go to Bayside in downtown Miami? I don't even know what that is. I was in Florida, Miami. That's all I know. I have like no fucking reference point where I actually was. I was just like, oh, look at that, America, you know. But yes. Did you see a rev up in Texas? No, I could only limit myself to like 2 places, which was New York and Florida. I would have, as I said before, I would have loved to visit all the places in America, but I just could not do it because America's a big place. America is a big place, and I forgot why Vin and I did this bit. We were like, I forgot why the fuck we were throwing coins at Burger Time. No, I think the joke was like, oh, Burger Time, America. But you know, I forgot. I just put it in the video because it's a shit bit. I forgot the context behind it. But yes. Did you think you ever seriously want to go back? I definitely want to go back. For sure, man. It sucks traveling because traveling is tiring, it's exhausting, and it especially sucks when you don't realize how hot Florida is, and like you brought a leather jacket from like New York City because you're used to this weather, and then you get to Florida and it's like fucked. So I didn't know if this was a condom or it was like some sort of like, you know, weed paper. I was just like, oh, it's Bart Simpson smoking $1. So, you know. Condom weed. I just had to put this in because, you know, I love this bullshit. But it was very fun to see Mari in person. You know, bada bing, bada boom. It looked like the baby. Mari's still on. Dude, that guy doesn't want to fuck it. Oh, by the way, here's a little funny thing. In New York City, or America, I'm so used to saying Coke Zero or Pepsi Max, and having to adjust my vocabulary to Diet Pepsi and Diet Coke fucked me up. Like, what? I'll have a Coke Zero. What? Here's Mike, of course. Dude, you see these glasses, by the way, they gave us? This Korean barbecue was really good, by the way. They had these, like, rave glasses, but there's Mike, you know.
And the meat man.
A lot of little quick ha-has, but yes. What else can I say? You know, I'm glad I was watching a DVD documentary with Arnold in it, and the way Arnold describes or talks in a DVD commentary, he just visually describes what's on screen all the time, and it's fucking annoying because you want him to talk about the movie, but he's like, yeah, that is a mountain. That is a man. He has 2 arms. It's like, fuck off. Just tell me what the fuck the filming process was like. So, you know, hopefully I'm doing a better job than that. But, you know, if you're wondering if Mike is as, you know, cummy in person as he is on stream, absolutely. Like, Mike does not put on a face for you guys. He is as hysterical in person as he is on fucking stream. Like, guy has no filter at all. But yeah, it's a real OG, that guy. But yes, indeed. Real genuine cum. This is a real place we went to, and I was contemplating, like, should I put this in the? Is it funny to just hear somebody fuck up a karaoke? I'm like, yes, absolutely, that is hysterical.
No.
Okay. Anyway, moving on. You have to tell us ass juices. So the ass juice, we went to this Double Down Saloon, Vinny's suggestion, and Mike, you know, huddled along with it. But yes, ass juice is, I don't know what ass juice is, but it was okay. But this fucking place is insane. It's called the Double Down Saloon, and they play like hardcore pornography on the video screens, as well as like play like punk music, and it's just, I did not dare to go in there and like, you know, take a pee in the toilet because I probably would have been stabbed. So you know, it's fucked. It's absolutely crazy. But you know, you can see that right here. It's like I was like, Mike, look up, you know, and it's right there. Right there, it was just a giant penis. Giant penis, you know. But one thing that astounded me with America as well, that was a little confusing, at least I would say, is this is Vinny pointed this out, and I was just, it's 2 for $9. It's 2 for $9.
But 2 for $9. They charge you $1 more if you want an extra one.
Yeah, Bud Light. Bud Light was burnt water, okay? Burnt water that didn't taste that much. It was generally as awful as people described it. But, you know, and Vinny, of course, approves of this beer. It's his favorite beer, as you can see in the video. You know, Vinny is a connoisseur of Bud Light. He loves it. But, yes, indeed. But as I said in the video and all that stuff, you know, it was very nice to get to New York City and experience it all. You're probably wondering, what is this? This right here? Vinny, Mike, and me, we just like had a lot of fun. He just chitted around. It is not something that you'll ever hear or whatever. It's just us fucking around, you know. But yes, new album. No, absolutely not. But yes, New York City, as I said, was very nice. We had a lot of fun. The three amigos, you know, all that shit. But Florida was very different. And no offense to New York City, but I think a lot of people in New York City would agree on this. Miami is so much cleaner and nicer in comparison. I mean, it's like visiting a whole fucking different country. Like, I don't think I saw fucking trash or garbage, like, littered on the streets anywhere. Like, it was just clean as fuck, you know? Absolutely, you know? Cleaner and nicer. Alligator. I did not eat any alligator while in Florida, which I kind of regret, but hey, you know, here's Frank at IKEA. This is true, by the way. GameStop did close in Sweden, and I didn't know if this joke was funny. It was just funny to see Britney Spears next to Jesus Christ, but whatever. Here's me at Publix, and Publix is a very, very cool place. There is a lot of stuff that I found a big affection for. There's this pineapple soda called Jupina. Very nice. Materva is very nice. If any Floridians are watching, I mean, you know what I'm talking about. But very, very good sodas over there. Awesome shit, man. But, yes, anyway. Let's see here. Did you see any alligators in Florida? Well, obviously saw the video. Look at this. Swedish meatball. Now, I said this to people, but I'm like, not in a million fucking years would we serve like meatballs in a gravy with like tagliatelle or whatever this is. I don't know what it is, but no. Okay, fucking absolutely not. And it is weird seeing your like culinary culture being butchered this way. I mean, it didn't bother me, but I'm just like, no. Also, Frank's cat is a real good cat. Frank's cat does kind of have a name, but you know. Also, I'm sure if you have a keen eye, you might notice there's a little bit of a picture in Frank's room here. You know, if you're curious. But yes, this cat is really funny. This cat mean, look at this cat, man. It is a great cat. It is a great cat. This cat right here. Look at how this cat is posed, by the way. This right here. Look at this cat. What the hell? Yeah. Also, I found out that Americans say ps, 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 ps. In Sweden we say ks, 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 with a K instead. But yeah, this is also funny. You know, friend on the cat. Why the hell not? Look at this. And bop. You know. Look at that cat, huh? Whee! Also, there may or may not be a bonus feature on the extended cut where Frank and I play F-Zero X multiplayer with each other. We recorded it, and it might be a funny thing for the stream. We'll see. But we did a lot of like multiplayer shit. And if you're curious, yes, we actually recorded some music, but I can't really talk about that yet. But you'll see. You'll see. What I was gonna say. Oh, you know, it's funny as well. You know, F-Zero X released on the Nintendo Switch multiplayer shit. So there's that. It's also funny. I didn't know if these were real like eagles. Like if there's any like bird experts here. I don't know what the fuck these were actually. This dog just took a swim. Like what are these? Are these vultures? I don't know what they were, but. Alright. This also was funny to me while I was visiting America. You know, you have these like screaming faces on the wall sockets, you know. A lot of lizards and stuff in America. I didn't see too many spiders, but you know, vultures I have everywhere in Florida. Not really. But yeah, this guy. Someone was asking, did I see any iguanas? Well, here's the footage. Angry. Godzilla looking ass. Yeah. That's how I interact with animals, you know. Anyway, what's I gonna say? I know Vinny loves these. I did literally count all the flags in the raw footage, and it added up to 103. These flags are everywhere in America. It is crazy. It is crazy. And visiting IKEA was quite the experience, as I said. You know, it was very, very funny to read all the Swedish. Which, by the way, if you are curious, a lot of this is like Swedish locations of villages, but then they're also like just absolutely strange. This is not a Swedish word. This is not a Swedish word, and this is like a slang. Tunnis. It's like saying like it's like a mean word of saying you are a really thin person, like, you know. And Billy is just a name, like what? It's just strange. This translates into literal, like, it translates into prom, and karp means like the fish carp. That's what it is. It's like, what? It's just, and this means nothing. This means nothing. Nolmyra. It does not. No, it is fucking bullshit. And kolon. You know, this is strange as fuck. Tomat. It's just tomato, you know. And you know, a lot of this footage is just me fucking around here. By the way, if you're curious and like, did we write this on the wall? No, we do not. We do not like litter and trash shit. Well, you know, this was written on there. I'm like, dude, we gotta take a fucking picture of that. That's funny. But if you go to IKEA in Florida, this may or may not still be here. You know, I'm not sure, but yes. You left the Ghostbusters CD. Yeah, but that was a gift. That was a gift. If I put it like on like a Saint Anger CD, that would have been littering. But you know, that was a gift to New York City, man. That was my gift to it. But yeah, sure. Okay, this bit right here. This was a.
I'm sorry, it doesn't speak English.
I was contemplating like, should we do this? I mean, this is like, you know, But it's like, you know, it is my culture, it is my cuisine, it is my language, you know. There was a lot of stuff here that like was like, what the fuck? The fact is they have barbecue sauce with your meatballs. Oh, absolutely not. Asparagus with no.
Yeah, that's fine. Skopa på potatismosen, det är bra.
Oh yeah, that'll do.
Brun sås.
Can you get the gravy?
They did not have brown sauce. Brown sauce they did not have, and that was like disappointing. Is that garlic bread? I didn't even notice that in the video.
Ser fan ut som skit.
No.
Yeah, Barbie. Nah, fuck that.
The meatballs at IKEA.
Okay, I'll shut the audio off again. Yeah, the meatballs at IKEA was completely okay. Like it is school cafeteria quality, which may be different in America. I don't know, but it's got that like mass-produced quality to it, where like you can really taste the, I don't know, batch 58 out of 103. You're like, there's like no love to it at all. Oh, by the way, I tried Taco Bell, and I gotta say, Taco Bell's general tacos is alright, but Taco Bell's breakfast menu is much better. The breakfast menu is much better. Yes, and I had Baja Blast. I had Baja Blast as well. I was blasting it up, and it was okay. It was okay, you know. But yeah, that gravy is just sideways. It's not supposed to look that way. So we made our own, you know, and we made about 5,000 meatballs, as you can see. But there we go. And this is the way we do it in Sweden. All right, I found lingonberry sauce, you know, and you gotta have it with pickles, you know. So this is the homemade shit right here, you know. So add a little parsley on top and all that stuff. But yes. Again, if I ever make it released an extended cut of this, you will most likely see a cooking thing. Also, I love the fact that we saw this shit. Sunday. This is New York City footage, of course, and this is me and Frank at the arcade now. You know, filming and playing at the same time, it's difficult. So there's that. Also, this was funny. You know, in the raw audio of this, I say it's following me everywhere. I can't escape it. You know, but there we go. Anyway, what was I saying? This kind of led me to the finale of the video. I did not know initially how to like end this, but if you're curious about Frank going to a gun range with the Swedish meatballs, we made sure that it was okay to do it first. But it was funny because we were like, well, for the joke of the video, we're not gonna like actually like shoot it. We're gonna take out the paper or the box, put it empty, and just go bang, and it's just like send off. However, the guy at the range was like, you know, you could do, I don't mind, you know, if you put it there and you have the actual Stouffer's or Boston Market food inside, blow it up, do it whatever I want. I'm like, isn't that gonna like attract alligators? Like, so when Frank is blowing this up, there really is like meatball gravy sauce flying everywhere. It's fucking insane. But you know, the work we must do. Bang, 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 bang. There we go. Did you have a chance to shoot a gun? Yes, I did. I tried a couple guns, and this sounds fucked up, but literal years of like playing video games had prepared me for this bullshit. It's not like toy, obviously, it's not like, so we took all the safety that you need to do. And first thing I said, like, I know all about trigger discipline, you know, never ever point at anybody, always down, you know, and I knew all that shit, and I felt kind of weird saying that. I'm like, my god, these video games have literally like taught me how to blow shit up, you know. So yes, but I was a bad shot in person because, you know, quite frankly, I had no experience, real life experience. But you know, it was a very hot day, and the reason I have a tan right now is because at this range it was very, very hot. But yes, indeed. But anyway, as I was saying, this was the as the amount of flags I saw is really added up to 103. I filmed about that, and I went through the footage, and it was crazy to see it all. And I did not get this Luigi plushie, which broke my heart because I really wanted it. But you know it. But yes, this video could have been longer, but this video is actually 27 minutes, and I did not want to have it go on beyond that because, quite frankly, it was like, dude, the whole niche of Joel versus America. At some point, it becomes, here's just some fucking jackass making meatballs, and I was like, all right, we gotta cut it somewhere, you know. But as I said, I had a great time in America, you know. Vinny, Mike, and I kept this a secret because, like, truthfully, it was a pretty big deal. You know, I don't want to say it's a big deal, but like meeting up in person, all that stuff, definitely was. It would have made everybody go like, "Holy shit!" You know, everybody wanted us to like meet up and do like a, you know, whatever. And you know, it was a lot to just organize this and do all that stuff. So, you know, but I had a lot of time. I had a lot of fun in my time in America. I definitely would go again. I'll say this: the trip itself, the trip itself wasn't that bad because 8 hours for me on a plane, like, dude, I just, you know. However, you know what put me to sleep? The Hobbit movies. I was watching all 3 Hobbit movies, and because I was like, "Oh, this movie's dog shit," as people say. And I'll say this: they were very, very, very good to watch because I just wanted to watch something that was like, this isn't great, but I just want to see like Bilbo Baggins, you know, suck off Smeagol for like 3 hours, and it was, you know, and it was. All right, Vinny's actually in chat right now. He's saying, "I'm finally in your chat, and it was fun hanging out with you, Joel." Well, likewise, Vinny. Likewise, Vinny. I was saying that too. I'm sure, Vinny, you remember this, but I was saying this when we were at the barcade here, and I was like, "Dude, you got some fucking huge testicles, man." Well, wording, because Vinny never ever pops into other people's chats, and he's stuck by that forever, right? And I say that's consistent. I respect that. I respect that. No, but jokes aside, of course. No, but yeah, it was really fun hanging out. New York City was really nice, and you know, it's all that stuff. But it was a treat. It was a treat. It was a real treat to see it all in person and finally get to experience America, because well, quite frankly, it was a little intimidating at first. I wasn't sure, dude. I'll tell you a funny story too. When I was at the airport at Newark, I actually went up to a random like information desk, and I said, Vinny says, "Hope to hang out again sometime and enter your chat again in 12 more years." Well, fuck off. Anyway, as I was saying, I went up to an information desk in Newark, and I literally actually said, with no joke, "Is my English okay? Am I able to be understood?" It's like, "Yeah, your English is fine. What the fuck are you talking about?" I had a moment of self-doubt where, like, dude, years of talking a bunch of shit online is not going to prepare me for actual conversational levels with real people here. And I'm like, okay, I just had to, like, make sure. Like, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, but I just needed some, like, assurance, I suppose, you know. But, what's something you missed from America and missed from Sweden? Okay, I gotta end on a better screen here somewhere. I don't want to have Mari. Why not? Balls, why not? Yeah, why not? Frank's cat. Okay. Can I get a screen that isn't... Oh, there we go. That's a good screen. What's something I miss in America that I don't have at home? And I would say the convenience of everything being open 24/7. Here, I said at the start of the video, you know, I say, you know, everything closes before it's open, and it's quite true. In America, you can go to a goddamn, like, pharmaceutical place, get liquor at any moment in time, get through a drive-through pharmacy, and you can get like whatever you want at any moment, and it's like that convenience is not accessible here. You know, it's crazy. But New York City is open 24/7 as well. Well, that's not the case always, but you know, let's see here. We have too many products and consumables. Well, one thing that confused me is that American pharmaceutical like stuff all tastes like candy. America, I gotta be honest, dude. When I eat an ibuprofen, I know it's medicine. In America, it's like grape flavored. Like what the fuck? Candy, yummy. But as I said, no, I had a fantastic trip and all that stuff. There was a lot of crying chilling on the airplane. I said that before too, but that's to be expected. It's just happy, dude. I was thinking about this the other day. Would you guys pay extra money to go on an airplane without children? And I legitimately would. If the airplane thing is longer and all that shit, I fucking would. Absolutely. And the thing that now, obviously, let's look at this from this side. If you're a parent and your child is crying, you're gonna feel bad. You're like, oh no, you know, and all that stuff. But what pisses me off on an airplane, and this is like the most obvious shit to say, is when parents don't do anything. Like they're so used to the wah wah that they don't fucking do anything about it. You know, and you're looking at them like you're trying to like mentally convey like, hey, your child is, I don't know. I mean, what can they do? But whatever. Somebody in chat said, haha, I'm deaf. I can't hear shit. How the fuck are you listening to the stream? Well, I mean, he's guessing what I'm saying. What the fuck? You know. That's why he loves the stream. Fuck off. Anyway, what was I saying? What the hell was I saying? I'm sure I can show you a bunch of bonus footage here, obviously. But he's reading your lips. That's what it is. Well, something you missed in Sweden. If I'm quite honest, I missed like the stuff I ate for breakfast. You know, because I didn't really. I'm kind of when it comes to breakfast, I just want to like eat the same thing, and not having that around was like, oh, okay, I'll do something else. However, I was so busy like shoveling crap in my mouth anyway, I didn't like have time to eat breakfast. But you know, you wake up, you do the same thing, blah 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 blah. But oh, by the way, if anybody from Florida is watching, I also had a Cuban sandwich. A Cuban sandwich was really, really good. In fact, a lot of the stuff in America was very, very good. I don't think I had a bad meal ever, you know. So, yes, Cuban sandwiches are great. Did you have a chicken tender at Publix? I had a sandwich, which was a sandwich, but you know. Oh, you know what I also had? When Frank and I was cooking in the kitchen, he also introduced me to fried plantains. I had never eaten a plantain in my entire life, and Frank taught me how to try that stuff, which was very nice. Never had that stuff. Very good. Anyway, I'm prattling on about nothing essentially now, and I'm boring you guys, but as I said, yeah, I'm gonna bug you for a meatball recipe later. Well, you know, Swedish meatballs, I don't know what makes them Swedish. All of this is like you mix pork and beef together. You have breadcrumbs, allspice, black pepper, white pepper, salt, and onions, obviously. And you just fry them and make a gravy out of it. And the gravy is just like sour cream, black pepper. Oh, well, one thing I just remembered about America. Do you guys don't have like beef bouillons? You guys have beef stock, which I'm not like... I don't know how to cook that stuff, so I'm just like, oh, where's the beef? And we had to go to like the special import aisle and to find like small beef bouillons. So, but we made it. We have both. Well, I couldn't find big beef bouillon, so, you know. But anyway, yeah, all of this is just like, you know, beef stock, black pepper, white pepper, sour cream, a little bit of, like, maybe some half and half, and all that stuff. But you also want lingonberry sauce, and you want a little bit of pickles. By the way, one thing I really enjoy with America is the fact the chips in America, which is a snack, by the way, make no mistake, you guys love your dill picker flavor. Like, that shit was fucking great. I tried Lay's hot flaming pickle chips. It was one of the greatest chips I've ever tried. You have so many varieties of pickles too. Like, I love that stuff. Here, pickles comes in like one flavor, you know. But yeah. The pickle chips, yes, absolutely, very, very nice, very, very nice, very cool. Anyway, so this IKEA right here. I don't know what else I want to talk about. As I said before, the Swedish at IKEA is pretty sideways and wrong, but yeah. You know what's funny? You know what's really funny? When I was in IKEA here, you would think that me speaking Swedish would be like, people would turn their heads and be like, huh, look at that, he understands it. But everybody around me did not even speak English. It was a very weird mix. It was like a melting pot of like languages. Because people in majority at IKEA spoke Spanish. I spoke Swedish and Frank spoke English. So it was like this like big like clusterfuck of stuff. I guess that's America, isn't it? Right? You know, I have people from all sorts of places, you know. So it was very strange. It was very strange, but it was a very fun experience, you know. Cologne. Did Mike actually smell like coom? I was sorry. My own editing is like mesmerizing me. Like, what the fuck did I put in here? Anyway, by the way, I just noticed in this video. By the way, I asked how much the meatballs is, but I missed what the price was. Did you see what the price was? I swear I can make this shit up. Hey Joel, is meeting Vinny anything? Is he anything like he is on the streams? Well, as I said, you know, when I met Vinny in person for the first time, it was a very Gene Wilder situation where he did a somersault in front of me, and you know, Vinny did all his catchphrases. You know, he was like, "It's hey Joel, let's sauce it up," and he did like a spin and like a pose, and I'm like, "What's wrong with you?" And he's like, "Yo, what's up, bitch?" And he slapped me across the face, and I said, "Haha, that's awesome." Classic. True story. No, of course. Yes, of course. You know, I was really afraid of releasing this like meatball footage because I knew if this shit didn't look presentable, I was gonna be like, "Oh, this is disgusting," you know. But you know, truthfully, we didn't plate this up for the stream. We just wanted dinner. You know, we were just hungry. You know, fuck it. So whatever. Ew. I just noticed. Is that Gravedigger right there? Does he have a giant like pot leaf on his ass? What is that? I don't know what it is. Oh yeah, I had a bunch of bagels in America too, and there's a place in Florida called like Bagel Express, I think, and they have, get this, honey fucking butter. And I was just like, whoa, I've never had anything like this. Oof, mamma mia, it is good. We got bagels. Very yummy. Anyway, as I said, I'm boring you guys with the footage and the commentary at this point. I'm probably just gonna sign off here soon because I'm still a little jet lagged from my trip overseas, as you can say, and I've been editing non-stop to get this video out. And, you know, when this releases on YouTube, it'll probably have a little bit better audio, but it's mostly the same thing. But as I said, I want to say thank you for being patient with me and while I was gone. Sorry I was so secretive about this whole trip, because obviously I wanted this to be a little bit of a surprise. But, you know, I'm back now, and it'll always be a big memory for me because I went to America, you know, and now I have a little bit of experience from it. But, you know, it was a very nice experience. It was a very nice experience. Will I do it again? Absolutely. Am I going to do some GeoGuessr to follow this up? Absolutely. Not now, though. But you know it. Anyway, I think that about does it for the bonus commentary and all that shit. So, how was the airport microcosm experience? I actually like airports a lot. I don't know what it is, but it's like there's a real raw humanity, and it's like your sense of ego is completely like destroyed when you're at an airport. And hear me out, because you are shuffled in, and you realize that I got to get to A to B, and it's nice to, like, I don't know, be reduced in that way sometimes. I'm just kidding with you. I fucking hate airports because I hate that shit. I hate being treated as a fucking, you know, walking, talking problem, you know, because it's like you go through the TSA bullshit. The TSA bullshit at America was not very fun, you know, because in Sweden it's like clear, you know, and obviously I know why it is like that in America. You know, let's not make jokes about it, but I feel like they could just make it better. I don't know. It's just like you go through something and all that stuff, but yeah. Treated like a threat constantly. But I'll say this, I'm being very hyperbolic here, but there are some nice things about airports, and that is when you have many hours left waiting for a plane. This sounds fucked up, but do you guys like to people watch too? You just like see random people walk across and you think, I wonder what that guy's story is, you know? Huh, where's he from? You know, and you think about that, and you'll never see them again. You know, they're just like random people that you see past, and, you know, all that stuff. And I like kind of seeing other travelers kind of go from A to B and all that stuff. But I sure don't enjoy the airport prices and all that stuff. And yeah, but it is what it is. That person was my neighbor. Come to Texas next. Well, I was kind of in the South, wasn't I? Is Florida part of the South in America? Is it? Yes, well, I guess I did. There's Frank in chat. Frank, I don't know if you saw this at the very end, but I put this in. I was annoying Frank at the beach at the very end here. I like to poke people and piss them off. So, there it is. But anyway, as I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, that's my America trip. I'll be talking a lot about this. It's very fresh in my memory, of course. And if you ever were annoyed with my random Japanese travel talk, this is going to be really fucking annoying as well, because I'll be talking about this subsequently a lot, because, you know, my head is full of memories and, you know, experiences and other stuff like that. So you'll see a lot of that. The video on YouTube is going to go up in about 2 hours. 1 hour, we'll see. I can't give no promises, but I'll say this. Thank you for being patient and all that shit. So, I'll see you around, everybody. I'll see you probably tomorrow with a GeoGuessr stream or any bullshit like that. Did you visit Hooters? I did not visit Hooters, and it is a fucking amazing shame, because, listen, I was so stoked. I'm like, I want to have a stripper feed me spaghetti, you know, at this weird strip club McDonald's, and I didn't, you know, I was so busy with other stuff. So next time, you know, I don't know. Just have Mike do it for you. That's true. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is my secret project finally unveiled. Now you know. I will see you soon. And as I said, y'all have a great day. Frank, what if I just unhingedly show everybody what we quote unquote recorded? Fuck it. I'll give you guys a bonus. I'll give you a stupid ass bonus. So while I was in Florida, I thought it'd be like funny if we also like made some music that wasn't very good. More like all your music, you know. But we made an album where we decided to have one take only, and we cannot have any ideas of what we're doing. So all the songs were like on the spot, and if you made a mistake, you have to leave it in. And it was just this ginormous piece of fucking shit. And I'm gonna play you the album, and that'll be it for today. All right, enjoy. This is so bad. I mean, that's not even funny, but it's something Frank and I laughed about because what I'm playing on the guitar is not the same thing Frank is playing on the bass, and there's solos in this. So all right. Anyway, that's it for me tonight. Enjoy this. I'll host whoever's live, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Video's going up in 2 hours, so check that out later. Peace.